Hi, this is Paul Peck from popsamurainetwork.com. We're here at PopCon in Milwaukee with the R2 Builders Club. This is our 1 year anniversary since we've had them on the show. Guys, would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Kevin Fisa.
I'm Steve Schmidt.
And this is one of their newer members.
I'm Jake Ebert.
Jake, question I have for you here, because a lot of people want to join the club and they think, oh, it's not for me, maybe I don't have the funds. You're a young guy.
Yes.
16.
Yes.
You're doing it.
Yes.
Can you tell us something a little bit about your droid?
My droid is wood frame with aluminum skins and aluminum dome. So it's a bit of a hybrid in between the two of the main options that a lot of people build in. So it's not the most expensive, but it's also not the cheapest droid you can build. So it's what I wanted was something that had aluminum and metal.
So how did you break into the family? I'm going to join this club, and this might cost me a little bit of cash.
My dad's a huge Star Wars fan. My mom was a Disney fan and then kind of got brought into Star Wars. So my dad was kind of like, I bought my first part and they've kind of been supporting me ever since. I buy certain things, they buy me stuff for my birthday or Christmas, different occasions that I want certain things that are reasonable. I got the dome for my birthday, for my 16th birthday. Me and my dad bought the frame and legs for someone. So we all kind of another family.
Which is great. So it is not impossible for anybody to pick up the skill.
It is not. A lot of things you learn throughout the way, like how to do electronics, how to do different lighting things, or how to paint something. A lot of skills are learned throughout the process.
Great. And you have some mentors.
Yes.
A lot of help here. So you guys have been kind of helping them come along the way.
We actually met Jake and his dad at DroidCon 2 years ago. And that's where you actually picked up a lot of your droids. I remember sitting and talking to you guys for quite some time. So, I mean, the club is just such a camaraderie, and we all get together. We all rip our droids open and say, hey, look at this, and I did it this way. And you do learn a lot from the other members. So it's just a great club to just geek out. And we're all very welcoming and very supportive. So yeah, 2 years ago, and then we've been seeing each other at different conventions, C2E2. He came up for the Milwaukee Maker Faire. So yeah, it's been great to watch his progress.
And with your actual R2 units, as we're going to call them, there's been quite a few upgrades since the last year. I mean, you guys have, you're getting more and more screen accurate every time I see these things. How long has each one of them been a work in progress?
I've actually been working on mine for about 8 years. It's definitely a labor of love, and you kind of work on it. You kind of go in spurts. You work on it for a little bit, and then you get stuck on something, or you get a little burned out. You wait a couple weeks, a month. You get back into it, you start doing something. You come to events like this and you see other people and you see other droids, and then you really get motivated.
Right, you have the aha moment.
Yes,
like,
I know what I'm doing now, and I can move forward, and I can continue with what I'm working on.
My goal is to start off with the mouse droid. I figure I'm going to start small and work my way up.
Small successes definitely motivate you.
Right. Because then if I show the wife, hey, look, I can do this.
Yep.
And maybe I'll have a little more allowance. So,
$11.
what's your next event? We got DroidCon coming up.
Even more soon than that is the release of the movie. Are you
I'm going to talk to the local theater, and I'm from Champaign, Illinois, and I'm going to talk to the local theater there and try to bring them out and drive them around and have a little fun with it. Probably not opening night itself because I'm going to be taking my kids to the movies, but the next day I think I'm taking off and going to try to spend the whole day at the theater to enjoy it.
And maybe watch it 4 more times.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. We'll see how many times I can get it.
For Rogue One, we took him to South Shore, and I arranged it with the management there to say I'd like to bring him and just have him out in the lobby just to delight people, but you can't market that there's going to be a live R2 here. So there was a little bit of a rule as far as Disney and making an appearance goes.
Right.
But oh my God, the entire staff was just gobsmacked with each
Right.
other.
And you don't want the mouse coming after you.
Right. Yeah.
Gotta make
And we're not talking about the mouse droid. We're talking about the mighty mouse.
That's right. I've heard things. He's relentless. Every time I go to Florida, he steals my money.
Yeah.
So, events that you've been going to. Weddings.
Oh yes. He was in a wedding this summer, which prompted me again. Due dates and deadlines are quite the motivator. But he actually got completely upgraded for that event. So he got his new legs. I had to put the arms on so that he could carry the little basket with the ring in it. So yeah, he was the ring bearer, and my 2 friends were just absolutely delighted. And during the reception, there was a song, which I found out later was the bride's favorite song, but it cleared the dance floor, so I sent R2 out there to dance around. It was really fun. He's been asked to be in another wedding, and I said, absolutely no stairs, or we're not doing it.
Wow. That's when you upgrade the jets.
Yes.
One day.
What's always that gonna happen if you play fire in the basement? Right. Well, great. What are your goals on your R2? How far are you gonna take this thing?
My goal is to get in, do most of the things you can do in Empire Strikes Back. So have a periscope come out of his dome, have a life form scanner that comes out and scans different things come out of his body. My goal is to have it be as much as if you took him out of the movies right in front of you. So I'm trying to do a lot of things that you see him do in the movies. Also have him be able to drive around and do different events.
Perfect. That's great. It's great, and it's also, like you said, it's also great to see that there is no age limit as to when you're gonna get started with something like that. You realize how perfect this thing's gonna be by the time you're my age, right?
Oh yes.
Okay. It's a long time. So, all right, guys. Is there anything else you'd like to say as far as where fans can go, how they can join?
Sure. Again, it's a free club. Astromech.net is our home base. There are several local groups if you want to find some of us on Facebook in the Milwaukee area. We're R2-NKE. You can find the Chicago guys at Chi2D2. But starting at astromech.net, if you create an account, you're in the club. There's no pressure to build anything. You don't have to buy anything. There are no fees. And quite clearly, you can build whatever you want. There's no pressure to get things screen accurate. It's just a great place to geek out and have fun with a bunch of other guys that just love R2. There you go.
Great. I think that takes us to the end of the show. This is Paul Peck with popsamurainetwork.com. We're here once again at PopCon 2017, and pretty good chance we're going to be here in 2018. Thank you once again, and thanks for watching our show.